Hello all, today we will be talking about whether or not Prestigo Hotel should develop and market green meetings. Okay, the first thing that we want to talk about today is the market demand for green meetings. Here's a couple things we should look at. Many public sector organizations are required to hold green meetings. That means this requirement would automatically put us into contending for any future meetings that they might hold. Number two, many organizations are pursuing local options for meetings. This would mean increased travel savings, lower costs on fuel, not having to fly out clients, etc., etc. Many private organizations are seeking options for green meetings to help their CSR efforts. Current efforts that are being undergone by current organizations that are in the sector are trying to find ways to be greener. They're promoting this with their employees, they're promoting this with their customers, they're promoting this with the government and the community at large. Having these options for greener meetings will help them meet that initiative. And finally, a recent survey showed that 71% of meeting planners plan to inquire about green meetings. That means we have a ton of potential clients out there that are searching for what we're about to offer or what we could potentially be offering. This is a huge market and we should definitely think about acting on it. Of course, when considering this option, we need to think about the risk that we might endure when we go out to market green meetings. Here are some things that we need to consider. Many meeting planners incorrectly believe green meetings are more expensive. We will have to find a way to communicate and make sure that these planners know exactly what this entails, what it will cost them, and what benefits it brings, which will be many. Some executives and senior managers are not interested in green meetings. Some people don't like the title that comes with it and whatnot. Sometimes we won't be able to change their mind, but this is a risk and something that we should keep in mind. Many potential clients view green meetings as a lower quality experience. People think when we talk about green meetings that we're going the cheap route or we're doing the most economical thing at the risk of sacrificing their comfort or their food or whatever that may be. And while these options may prove true as far as cost goes, the clients should expect us to find ways to cut that cost, meet the efficiencies that we are promising while still maintaining an over-the-top experience. Some meeting planners are unaware of green meeting options. Believe it or not, there are people out there that are a little bit unaware of what the options are and where the market's going and what their competitors are doing and other ways to save money. This is a great thing now. We can advertise this as a new option. We can present cost savings and we can present benefits to them and the environment. Okay, next we'll be talking about the best practices and standards for green meetings. This is a list of what we will always keep in mind and always deliver on when doing green meetings for clients. Number 1, eco-accommodations. We'll provide information to guests about how to be more environmentally conscious during your stays. We'll place recycling bins in all the rooms, use energy-efficient lighting, and water-conservative plumbing. We will provide eco-service. We'll use dishes instead of disposable plates. We'll provide recycling bins, use reusable items such as soap flowers and linen napkins for restaurant and catering services. We'll use eco-cuisine. We'll source local, seasonal, and organically grown foods from within 100 miles. Obtain a 50% reduction in animal proteins, and we'll use vegetable proteins instead. And finally, eco-programming. We'll use electronic registration and check-in, engage in a paper reduction effort, purchase carbon offsets and energy certificates. And finally, if we were to implement this strategy and to go after this market, I have a list of recommendations that we should make. Number one, we need to hire a green meeting specialist, somebody that truly knows what we're going after. They understand what is required, what the customer wants, and they also know how to deliver it better than anyone else. If we have a dedicated employee to do this, I'm sure we'll do fine. We'll also need to invest in a fleet of hybrid or alternative fuel vans. Not only will we be giving them a great meeting that's cost-friendly and it's also looking out for the environment, but we'll also be getting them to the meeting cheaper. Gain recognition and certification as a green meetings venue from reputable third-party organizations. If we get certified from third-party organizations and outside people, not only will we be just saying that we're green meeting certified, but other people will see it as well. It won't just be us. Getting these certifications is crucial for us being viewed as a contender in this market. We need to adjust our marketing strategy to focus more extensively on local organizations. Let's face it, the people that are really going after this, the people that want the cost savings, are going to be people in the local market. If they have an option that's in their backyard, they're going to do it. And if it provides a great experience, great customer service, cost savings, and it's only 15, 30 minutes, an hour away from where they're set up at, of course they're going to choose us. We need to go after that market and go after it aggressively. We need to feature our green meeting options prominently in marketing materials. People aren't going to know about this if we don't talk about it, if they don't see it, if they don't hear other businesses talking about it. We need to go on a full marketing campaign to make sure this happens. People that come to our hotel, whether it just be a business or it just be an individual, we don't know. That might be a CEO of a local business or even an international business, but whatever it may be, the people that are coming in our door should know what we have to offer. We need to get out there and market effectively.